Hello, everyone, and welcome to Unwanted Answers. It's been a while, guys.
It's been a while.
We had that Christmas one, but before that,
there's a lot to do on our podcast comment section, so it's been a while. We're back.
We're back
with some questions with answers that are unwanted.
Yes, so as we like to start every show that's not a movie special show.
Yeah.
We always like to ask the question, anything interesting happened to you lately?
Yeah, I just thought of something. It hasn't happened yet, but we talked about in an episode of Unwanted Answers how a lot about a show that I called The Office,
Yes.
US. And another, just a personal thing about my life. I go to a lot of concerts, musical concerts. So, one of the next concerts I'm going to, and I have bought tickets for, is for Creed Bratton.
Oh, Creed! He survived the, what was it? He said he faked his death in the Baylor?
I don't, all I know is he got arrested at the end of the series.
He escaped.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for that. I'm going to see Creed Bratton.
Have you ever listened to any of like his music before? Or?
Yeah, and he's played some of it in the show. But some of that's his music. But yeah, I've listened a bit to it. It says a night of music and comedy with Creed Bratton, so apparently I'm gonna get some comedy too, whatever that means.
One of my favorite characters from The Office.
As far as like less major characters go, he isn't like my favorite because I think he has some of the funniest lines. One of my favorite, just because of how like just almost like nonsensical it is when he goes, when I get Pam's chair, then I'll have two chairs and only one to go.
Oh, Creed!
So funny to me. So yeah, that hasn't happened yet, but
it's coming.
But it fits
at first, I thought you were going to talk about how there's rumor of The Office coming back.
Yeah, well, that's maybe for another time.
Yeah,
maybe it's for comment section.
Yeah, let's hope they pull the plug before then.
Yeah.
So, I have one story. It might be a little short. Maybe I'll add this other one too.
Okay.
But, so, we all remember Mooshie. Remember Moosh?
Moosh?
Mooshie, is that you? We all remember the tale of Mooshie. And I didn't learn my lesson because this week I decided, you know what? Why not take the bus again? And it's not a good sign when you go on the bus and there's a guy hunched over.
Yeah.
And his mouth is open. And he's constantly coughing. And number one, you're just like, dude, please cover your mouth.
Yeah.
He's like, and there was a lady next to him who got up and walked away and sat in the back of the bus. So I was like, we should not come on the bus today. And he's like, I got a cigarette in the back of my throat. And we're driving a little bit. He's constantly coughing, never covering his mouth, just coughing. And he goes, oh man, I hope I don't throw up. And then the bus driver goes, I hope you don't either, because we don't gotta stop for a while. So that while he was just like and just constantly, and I would always look away because I don't want to see him vomit.
Yeah.
So here's an oldie but a goodie. So in our little area, maybe it's other places around, but we have this little fun spot called Craig's Cruisers.
Yeah.
Hey, have you ever been to Craig's Cruisers?
Yeah. I had a friend who worked there for a while.
All right. So Craig's Cruisers to describe it, it's like a place where there is go-karts and there's video games and there is laser tag.
Yeah.
So this is going back to like, God, what would it have been? It's got to be like 2009 or something. It's a while ago. This didn't just recently happen, and God, I hope it's still not happening. So, going to laser tag, okay, and you gotta wait, and everyone's getting ready, and you're watching that horrible train video. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You've seen it. It's really bad. Have you seen the They changed it a few years ago.
I think I've only done the laser tag there once, so I don't remember.
It's like trying to be funny, but they're not funny.
Yeah.
So it's like going through the rules and all that. And there is this group of guys, like they gotta be in their late 20s, early 30s, on a Wednesday morning. So take that as you will. On Wednesday morning, and everyone's getting ready. Okay. And on it, they'll separate you into the red team or the green team. So I was on one of them. It was red or green with this group of these guys in their 20s, late 20s, almost probably late 20s, early 30s. And right before they're about to last go, he calls like a group huddle.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Now look, guys, we play this game very seriously, okay? So you guys stay in the back, and we'll take the lead." And so you're just like, "What? Dude? Do you not know that this is just a game, right? And you are almost 30. So why are you doing this?" So, and then it looked like he constantly played the game over and over and over. Like he signed up for multiple games over and over and over.
Yeah.
And he's just like, "Okay, here's our strategy. We're gonna you guys stay behind, and we're gonna do this and this and this and this." And no one listen to him because it's just like, I don't gotta do this. Well, why should I listen to you? You're just some nobody.
Yeah.
So, ever have something like that happen where someone takes charge or something? We're just like, is this necessary?
Yeah. It's the thing I kept thinking about was what your first story reminded me of a story that happened to me. I can't think of a moment where someone took something so seriously. But if we want to talk about things that happened since the last Unwanted Answers, I have another story about someone who couldn't stop coughing.
Oh, really?
Because as I mentioned before, I work at a library. And especially...
How many books have you read since starting at the library?
I've read more books than I used to since starting there. It's toxic.
That's a good answer in case anyone is listening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, here's such a stupid question.
Yeah.
You know how like some books have the little jacket on them?
Yeah.
Do you ever have to put the plastic over it and tape?
Oh, yeah, that's not my job. That's,
Okay. Is that someone's job?
There is a department that's like the mending department or something, and they do that.
But so the library does it. It's not okay.
Yeah, they get new books in, and then they first go to like the mending department or something like that, and they do the laminate and like stamp it with the date it came in, and like add the sticker that it's new, and like, so there are people who do that. I just shelve things and like get stuff out of the book drop, and in this particular case, because they needed someone to do it, I was in like one of the quiet study room type areas where people just go in, and I literally just have to make sure no one's being really loud. So this is
So
almost
you're like
never
a security
happens.
guard.
Well, I just have to make sure that if something crazy were to happen, I would call like a security guard. But like it's really just my job to monitor it. And I almost never do this. This is just I happen to be doing it this day, and I was almost done for the day, and I was just looking at that clock over and over again because all of a sudden this guy in the corner started acting more and more weird. And he was like leaning over his like table in the study room and just coughing like like so loud. It was like echoing through the room, and like I was just like, do I have to tell someone to be quiet for coughing too loud? Like that just seems like, I mean, in one sense, he can't help it. Like, I had no idea what to do. And I just kept looking at that time, like, only 10 minutes left. I can just leave this for someone else when I get to leave. But then, I just was like, I literally have to, like, I almost want to just ask if he's okay at this point. Like, he was just profusely coughing. Like,
what would you have done
dying.
if he's just like, I need CPR?
I would have called someone who knew how to do it. I was first aid certified once, but I'm no longer, so it's not my problem.
I took a first aid class once. And it was like for college.
Yeah, I did it for a health requirement in college.
I showed up for one class.
Oh, just one class?
Just one class. Remind me to tell you the story of this one class. How I passed it, I don't know. I only showed up for 4 days and I still got passed with it.
Wow. Not very strict attendance requirements.
Oh, no. It was awesome. I was so sure I failed it until I looked and saw the grades.
Actually,
I made it.
Jeez, we're remembering too many stories. One time, I slept through an exam. Like, I just woke up and I was like, it's past the exam time. Like, I was like looking at my phone like, how did I do that? Like, I even had, like, I slept through the alarms even. I was just like, how did I do that? And I got like an A- or something. Like, I have no idea how. Like, I was just, what? But yeah, that was kind of my biggest failure of college. Anyway, this guy, I actually stood up and went up to him and I was like, I don't want to just say be quiet because I mean he's like having a problem here. So I was like, are you okay?
Now, if he was gonna fight you, would he have won? Did he look like
anyone would have won against me? No, actually, yes. No, probably not because that's what I'm getting to. Once I got closer, he was drunk. He was drunk, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, no, "I just need to use the bathroom." And I was like, "Well, it's like down the hall. It's like on the just down the stairs on the second floor. You just straight ahead. You go down. It's right there." And he started leaving, and he was like, "All my stuff's here," and I was like, "You can grab it, or I can watch it for you." Like, I didn't know why he was just saying, "My stuff's here."
What was his stuff?
He had like a jacket, and I think maybe it was just a jacket, because it was like over his chair. And then I was like, I mean, I can just watch it for you. But the thing, he went down, and I was like, oh, he's not my problem anymore. And but he didn't come back for the jacket, and I didn't know what happened to him. But then I read an incident report. Employees have access to these incident reports where you can, if an incident happened, we can read about it. And what I read was, a man was kicked out of the library for peeing his pants.
Wow!
And we asked him to leave, and he said, I left my jacket in the reading room. And that was the reason why I knew it was him, because I was like, so that's why I didn't come back for that jacket.
Do they still have the jacket?
I think they went and got it for him and
now
gave
you're
it to
just
him.
like, thank God I didn't touch it.
Yeah. I know. Oh. Yeah. When I was reading that, I was like, okay. I really wonder, like, if I wouldn't have gotten him to leave that room, he might have just peed his pants in the room. Like, I would have had to deal with something way worse, but I moved my problems onto someone else.
Like, I'm not a daycare keeper. I did not sign up for people's urine.
Yeah. Yeah.
The magic.
Normally it's just books.
Yes.
Like, I don't have to deal with stuff.
That's what happens when you're drunk. You just don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, as we do on Unwanted Answers, it feels weird to say that because it's been a while.
Yeah.
As we do on Unwanted Answers, we flip a penny to see who goes first.
We once upgraded to a nickel, but we're going classic.
Yes!
Classic.
Nostalgia. And wait, this is like our season premiere.
Oh, it was a dime. What was it that one time?
It was this nickel.
Oh, okay. I guess I thought we were more rich than...
Oh, is this a quarter?
Oh my... What?
Oh, let's start the new year off right.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Quarter from 1987.
This is the first...
Oh, God.
Okay, we're losing. This is the first Unwanted Answers episode of 2018, right?
Yes.
And here we are.
Here we are with a shiny quarter.
All right, and I always pick tails. This time, tails is an eagle.
Yes.
Usually it's a building.
It is the Washington Monument? Or
no, it's the Lincoln Memorial.
What did I say?
Well,
the Washington Monument. That's something completely different.
Yeah, that's the pokey thing.
Yes. What's on the back of here? Oh, the Jefferson Memorial. Oh, guys, it's been a long day talking about Star Wars. So,
yeah.
All right, so here we go. 1987. Let's see what we got.
Oh, okay, there it is. It looks like it's going on tail. 2 wins in a row for me today.
Oh, man.
All right, so we're gonna answer questions from the internet. This one is from Yahoo Answers. So we are going to give our unwanted answer to this question.
Yes.
They really need help. And the question is, Is this a good letter to write to a judge?
Oh, boy.
To whom it may concern, I am truly sorry that I made a mistake that did not only affect me, but my community and family as well. I understand that stealing is a very wrong thing that happened on 11/14/17 at Walmart. It has taught me that the consequences are not an unlawful gain. Please accept my apology for this act. I know you cannot, but please forgive me, for this is the last promise that henceforth there will be no such mistake caused from my side. I am working closely and will continue working with my therapist to make sure I never do this again. Once again, I'm very sorry for my misbehave and my act. I once again apologize for my shameful act. Thank you, my name. Please let me know if there are errors. I'm going to handwrite it and give it to my lawyer because I'm not going to the heading with him. A lot of that I didn't understand, but...
A lot.
Is writing letters to a judge a thing?
It's for a guy who's been arrested for stealing. It sounds like he stole that letter from someplace else.
Yeah, the thing that happened on Walmart 11/14/17.
It was like a Mad Libs for criminals.
Interesting. Jeez. What did he steal that he's talking to a therapist about it? That just kind of makes it show a little more that he has a problem here.
Yes. You know what? He should just... It sounds like he stole that letter, so... Judge will probably be like, hey, you stole this letter, so you can go to jail. And you know what he can do in jail? He can steal other things. He can steal stuff from his fellow inmates.
Yeah.
I mean, you think stealing stuff from Walmart is fun? Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Stealing from someone where if they catch you, you'll get shanked?
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Absolutely.
It, like, adds to the thrill, because, oh my god, man, I could get stabbed anytime.
Instead of tased, it's shanked.
Yes. So. There you go.
That's an interesting point, actually.
Yes.
It's kind of like the big Walmart behind bars.
Yes.
The bar Walmart. Except
get,
you basically can just get cigarettes and I don't know what else.
Cigarettes? You are a god in jail.
Yeah.
You got cigarettes. They will put you on a throne, and people wave like whatever
The
plants,
big old palm leaves or whatever they are,
and you are just the king, and everyone loves you because you will give them the cigarettes.
Yeah.
But you won't give them the matches. Those have to cost extra.
Yeah. So
I remember hearing something about like if you have like, what is the word for you can buy stuff if you're in prison?
Like you're allowed to buy stuff like from the outside world.
Like they have a little store.
Oh.
God, it starts with a C.
I don't know the word.
Anyway, I heard like people who like will buy like a bag of Cheetos. If they have a bag of Cheetos, you are a god.
Yeah.
But finish them that night because they will take them and they will fight you for those Cheetos.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know much about prisons. I watch a lot.
I took a lot of criminology classes because I watch a lot of Batman, so it was easier. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't. Batman is basically the only precipice of any sort of crime thing. I guess I've seen Breaking Bad. I'm not into most crime things. Not a Law and Order fan. I actually find Law and Order to be like the most just boring show ever.
The closest thing I've ever watched to Law and Order was Michael Scott's audition for that play.
Oh yeah, but that's because
brilliant. Well, what was the thing? Is this like thing she was asking for? I don't know. She looked like she was asking for it.
Yeah,
brilliant acting, right?
That's all I've seen of Law and Order. Except, man, I guess our answer, since I mean the answer isn't even wanted, but I would guess
the answer is kind of like you'll have more fun in jail stealing from criminals.
Yeah, I guess so.
And you'll be treated like a god in prison, so...
Because your letter's not going to help you, is probably the
point. The letter didn't work.
Yeah, that was a no-go on the letter.
It's like, but one door closes, another door opens. Although, kind of this way, it's reversed.
Yeah, it's just closed.
Yes. One door opens, another door closes.
Yep.
There we go.
Beautiful.
It's so nice to wrap it up so perfectly.
Mm-hmm. We tend to.
Yes.
On Unwanted Answers.
I'm very proud of what we've accomplished with this show.
Yeah. I'm very proud of what I did for that turtle.
Yes. Oh, Kevin. Bio was dead the whole time.
Maybe the first time that I... okay.
All right.
A next question.
Next one. Oh, there's one I really want to get to because it made me laugh. So remind me of it. Was I cited for trespassing if the officer never gave me a copy of the citation or made me sign it? Update. An officer detained me for trespassing and asked for my ID. I handed him my ID and he was filling out a citation, citing someone else for trespassing. The officer made the other guy sign the citation and gave him a copy. When the officer began filling out my citation, he asked for my age and stopped filling it out because there was a group of drunk men. After writing down my age, the officer threw my ID across the hood and said, "Get out of here." How will I know if I was cited or not? It's a lot of information.
Another crime.
Yes. This is Criminal Answers. This
is the Law and Order episode.
What was the other one? NCIS?
I don't know. There's a CSI.
Yeah, there's so many.
But not all of them are lawyer shows because they're just different departments of shows.
Basically, we're A&E. They have a lot of jail shows.
Yeah, that's yeah. And I tend to stay away from all of them, so I'm not good at solving these problems, and I have no idea the laws behind how to know if they have a citation.
You ever go watch Investigation Discovery?
No,
terrifying network showing you how scared of the world you should be. There's some real weird people out there.
Yeah.
And I'm scared of the world after you lose the remote when someone puts it on Investigation Discovery. You are traumatized. Like, all these wives constantly killing their husbands.
I mean, it's like we were talking about that time we were talking about Unsolved Mysteries.
Yes.
That weird one that we were talking about. That was an Unwanted Answers, I think.
Yeah.
But, oh yeah, we still need that parody, the Unsolved Answers.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Robert Stack. This is Unsolved Answers, Unwanted Answers. Yeah, that is. But I'm stalling because I have no idea how to even remotely answer this.
I think this is the clearest answer. Will you hear a bang at the door? Open it. No, you know what? You don't even have to open it. If they barge down your door and come and get you, and the dogs are barking at you, and you get like tased and pepper sprayed, then you know.
Yeah, I mean that's a good way to know. Actually, it tends to be the right decision. Is like when I have committed a bit of a crime, which I do often. I'm like, will I get in trouble for this? So then what I do is I commit it again and again, and when I finally get in trouble for it, when I'm finally in the clink, I know that the answer is yes.
Yes, and then like if they don't come the first time, you do it again until they do.
Yeah.
And then when they break it down and they're handcuffed, and you're just like, I knew you guys cared. I knew it.
Yep.
I missed you so much.
And that's why I steal tons and tons of Cheetos.
Yes.
From grocery stores, especially like small like mom and pop places that really need the money. I steal tons of Cheetos, and sometimes I sneak them into that prison.
Yes.
So yeah.
To help those inmates be a god.
Yep.
I think it pretty much wraps it up.
Yeah.
For this installment of Criminal Answers.
Now we'll see if the next one is also going to be law related, and I am pretty sure the answer is no.
But who knows?
Just gonna do a quick scan and see if there is one, just to keep it on. Nope. But sometimes you just gotta move on.
Yes. Like it is time for the show to do now.
Next question. And it's a doozy. Do my clones hold a copy of Mein Kampf in their hands while they post their lies?
Do your clones, his clones?
I don't know. I think he's having a little issue here.
Yes.
I think he's having a little episode or something.
Do his clones?
Do my clones hold a copy of Mein Kampf in their hands while they post their lies? So the thing is, here's my question about this. So he's paranoid that he has clones and that they are followers of the word of Hitler, and they're posting lies on the internet. Then what is this? Is this one of the clones, or is it him talking?
The clones create an alibi. Well, I think he's. I like to think that this is him, and he's worried because he's scared that the clones are posting lies about the book, so people won't buy it.
So he is actually a Hitler fan.
Well, he may not be a Hitler fan. He could just be a fan of important literature and history.
Literature,
yes.
That's he's a historian. And he cares about Mein Kampf
Yes.
as the literature that it is.
Even though it'll be in the public domain now.
Oh yeah, it's good. No royalties going to Hitler. Yes. I'm always a fan of that.
I'd like no money to go to Hitler's family.
Yeah, that's good. Well, the thing is, the more clones there are, the more copies would be sold, though.
Yeah.
Because they all have a copy of Mein Kampf in their hands while they post their lies.
And they're posting lies.
What are the lies?
What? A lie? It's got to be something to do with the book. Could it be?
It wasn't actually a struggle? Because Mein Kampf stands for my struggle or something?
Could they be putting lies that this book was not written by Hitler to try to boost sales of?
Yeah.
Maybe I will give this try a book if it's not written by some weirdo.
Yeah, who was it written by then?
Maybe the clones say that we were the writers and Hitler stole it, and now we want our money.
So it was written just by clones.
Clones of this guy.
This guy goes back a long ways.
Yes.
And this question was written on December 22nd, 2006, it looks like.
So he may not be with us anymore.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, this question is just a fun little mystery that I think there's much more going on in the world than we will ever know.
Yes.
Because the Clone Wars are upon us.
Yes, they are.
Saying.
Begun the Clone War has.
Yeah.
So,
I guess the only good answer is watch out.
Yeah, or
just the answer for humanity.
Somehow, you gotta take the books away from the clones.
Yeah, that's a lot of books.
Or at least take away the internet connection.
Yeah, that's true. They probably got ebook copies that they haven't downloaded to their devices.
Oh, yes. Don't you hate when that happens when you're about to download something to your iPad and internet goes out and you can't have it?
The idea of purchasing an ebook copy of Mein Kampf is really funny to me.
Yes.
I'll throw $10 at that.
You know what? Well, it'd probably be like 99 cents.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And it's not even in English.
Yeah.
And this guy's writing in English, so maybe the clones don't even are reading it and they don't even understand it.
Yeah, maybe they're not lies. Maybe they just didn't get it.
Maybe they're just like, I'm so confused. What does this mean?
Yeah, I thought this was the fourth Lord of the Rings book.
Why wait so long? This guy, he's really weird.
You think there's anyone who's just on their toes waiting for the next Lord of the Rings book and not understanding the situation?
They're just like, oh my god, when was the Lord of the Rings published?
The 50s.
They're just like, oh man. Almost 70 years. 60 years now, but soon it'll be 70 years, man. I want that new book. The Hobbit is the closest you'll get.
Yeah, and that came out before. Came out in the 30s, 39 or something.
I mean, there's always your fan fiction on the internet.
Yeah.
Possibly written by these clones.
I mean, they're also always releasing some weird J.R.R. Tolkien writings for the hardcore nerds out there. But just talking about literature for no reason.
Yes.
So
remind people where you work again.
At a library.
So
I have to look at books a lot.
Yes.
It's borderline exhausting the amount of books I have to look at on a daily basis. They're everywhere.
He loves books, and you know what he hates most? He hates ebooks.
Well, I mean,
they put you out.
We technically provide services to get some ebooks.
But I mean,
yeah,
more people go to the ebook,
and a lot of people go there for some free internet.
Love that free internet.
Yeah.
Is it slow? Is it good?
I think it's fine. I mean,
just like I'm just my phone.
I guess they're because they're citizens who are paying a tax. That's why they have access to it. So, libraries work, I guess.
I guess.
But
and there you go on the unwanted answer of how does a library work?
Yeah.
Tell us, Grover.
I guess I guess I forgot to read that question. Today's letter is L, and it's a library.
And what is today's number? Like Sesame Street.
It's actually every single Dewey Decimal number.
Yes. Thank you, Gordon from Sesame Street. We learned a lot today. It was so much fun.
Yep.
I hope we can learn again tomorrow. Oh, don't you know it? We always learn here on Sesame Street. Sesame Street. You know what? Sometimes I think it's Sesame Street. I've told this story before. Growing up on like the Looney Tunes and all that, which were 6-minute shorts, Sesame Street, which ran for an hour, felt like it aired all day.
Yeah.
It felt like, Jesus, the show's still on.
Yeah. Yeah, an hour was an eternity as a child.
Yes.
So, yeah. It's quite amusing. So that's all I have to say about the question about what libraries are. Because
look
that's
at
what the
how
question was.
the story started with clones writing lies with books written by Hitler, and we brought it all the way to Sesame Street.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
There was an intro of Sesame Street I've been looking for on YouTube, and I can't find it, which makes me think it might not exist.
Yeah.
It's an opening, like, where there's a tugboat, and, like, it makes a sound, and the Statue of Liberty starts dancing.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like it exists. No,
I swear it did! I swear it did! I look it up on YouTube, I can't find it anywhere!
There are definitely things like that where I'm just like,
did I make this up?
There's some things that are so lost in time.
But
oh boy. Do you have a question?
Why not? Let us move on to the next
It is what
question.
the show's about, I guess.
Yes. So this guy has a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, they tend to.
How can I get out buying Girl Scout cookies? I'm being stalked by young, cute Girl Scouts to buy their cookies because they know they are cute and they know I love cookies. I always cave. I mean, how can you not buy the peanut butter or mint cookies? They're insane. I end up buying 6 or 7 boxes every time they come to my home. They also get me when I go to the grocery store. I gain so much weight,
everywhere.
But they stalk me nonetheless. Okay, I know it's my fault too, but how does one say no to cute little Girl Scout?
I can't believe we actually got a question from Kevin Malone.
Yes! Oh, who's selling it? Is it Daryl or Kevin? No, not Daryl, Toby.
Daryl was much better at it.
Yes.
So I think, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess that it really just sounds like, Kevin's got a problem.
Yes.
He has a problem. At some point you just gotta look and say, you want it to end. He wants it to end, for it to finally cease, for this plague of these cookies to be taken from him. So I think what you got to do is just get a print, like go to like a what's it called, a Kinko's, where you can print stuff. Print out a big old like cardboard cutout of a Girl Scout and just start practicing. Just start looking at it and just start going, no cookies. No cookies. No Thin Mints. No the other one.
And then, like, eventually he'll start getting insane. And then people will come, and it's just like, Kevin, you haven't been to work in like 5 days. What's going on? They seem like in a robe and like a 5 o'clock shadow, and it's just like, shh, she'll hear you. What are you talking about, Kevin? The Girl Scouts. They look, and there's a cardboard cutout, and then it's just like they take Kevin out, and they bring him back. And the cardboard cutout's face is angry now. I was just like, what is that? Oh, that was not the way it was. And it's like, Kevin, calm down. It's just a cardboard cutout. No, that's not the face it was.
Oh, God.
And then just the whole time.
This is a horror movie.
Yes. He is like in the house. And he knows the cardboard cutouts out there. And his like weapon is like, the faucet from the sink or whatever.
Yeah.
You know the thing you can drag.
You drag it out.
Yes. Yeah. And he's just like, "You ready to get soaked?" And then it's just like all the time. It's just like he like takes the cardboard cutout, he like tears it up, puts it in the garbage disposal, and then the next day he wakes up and it is just staring at him, and it's even more angry, and it's got like devil horns, and it's like, and it has signs. That's how it communicates. Like it holds a box, but instead of the box, it's just a white space, and it has the message like, "Tonight is the night you will pay for the cookies."
Yeah, he starts getting the aroma of mint just throughout the house, just stalking him.
And then at the end, it ends with, "You want the cookies? Fine!" And he just eats them, eats them, until like he eventually just chokes on them and dies. And then like at the epilogue, there's a new family coming to the house. It's like, "So what happened? This house smells like cookies. What's up with that?" "Well, there's a story that there was a cookie lover in the house, and he went insane."
Yeah. Are you ready for me to bring this back twofold?
Yes.
Cookie Monster. Number 2, Law and Order.
Yeah.
Go. And then, so what happened to him? Well, I mean, this is more of a CSI, but so what happened to him? Cookie pun.
Yes.
Couldn't think of a cookie pun.
Cookie pun. It's tough, but
Yeah.
I think we got a movie here.
I think we're one step closer to cracking this cookie.
Close.
That's close. Cracking the case.
I would like to cast the guy. Brian. What's his name from? What is Kevin's name from The Office?
It is Brian something.
Brian something. This is his starring role.
Yeah.
"You want me to have the cookies? Fine." And then it's just like this dramatic music, and he's like crying because he knows this is it. And the poster is just watching at him, just no expression, just smiling. And then it's just like at the very end, this new couple moves into the house. And then the credits roll, and then the credits stop, and you hear ding dong, and the guy gets. I was like, "I'll get it, honey," and he walks to the door, opens it, and there's a Girl Scout it's the same one from the cardboard cutout saying, "Want to buy a cookie?"
Oh man,
this is brilliant.
This is we've come up with a couple horror movie ideas in this, the other being the Lightning McQueen.
Yes.
Terrifying. Yeah. So this is where we come through the ideas.
Yes.
We thought it was an advice podcast, but it's really a pitch podcast where we come up with the best ideas.
We will send it to...
And the Christmas EU from the last episode.
So we'll send it to the producers out there. So... yeah, I mean, I guess this just ended up being a movie pitch.
Yeah, I mean...
So it's like, guys,
that's what it's all about.
You're on your own. We're going to find a way to make it worse for you.
Yeah, yeah. Your nightmare's going to come alive in the form of a movie.
Yes.
Because we are petitioning, as we speak, major movie studios. This is going to WB. This is going to Fox. This is
Paramount.
Blumhouse? Yeah, for horror movies, yeah.
Yes. It's coming.
It's coming. That's the tag at the bottom.
Yes. Oh, or it could be, it's that time of year again. Oh, man.
Amazing. The next question I have is a little horrifying. A demon is in love with me. I need urgent help now. If you don't want to believe, go away. If you're going to call me crazy, go away and don't answer. You will just waste your time and mine. I have a big problem. A demon or some entity is in love with me. A while ago I started having weird presence. I knew something was there. Well, I started using the Ouija board to try and contact the ghost, and his name was Donovan. I asked if he was a good or bad entity, and it said he was evil. This is really long, so I'm skipping a bit. I have a medium friend, and that's how I know the demon's name was Donovan. And then the medium says, the demon describes me as a lively, beautiful girl, and he says he's in love with me, which she found strange. And I was like, WTF? He cannot be a demon because demons don't fall in love with people. Are you serious? I think that's probably enough of that. It's very, very long.
Oh.
They had a lot to say about this demon being in love with them. How do I get out of this weird situation? Why me? That's the end of that.
Well.
How do you get a demon to fall out of love with you?
Well, it sounds to me like this person might be a bad person.
Yeah, I guess if a demon loves you.
I mean,
yeah,
maybe you should be a better person. This is your payment now.
Yeah, and on the flip side, how can you be so sure that I guess the medium said it was evil, and they couldn't be wrong.
I mean, they can always change. They say that's the worst way to start a relationship, but...
Yeah.
I mean, you have the rest of eternity to figure this out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean, is it gonna work like... Is it gonna work like a vampire or something, where you two can become a demon and live forever?
Oh, with, God, Twilight?
Twilight, but with demons?
It's just like, you have the girl's just like... Demons don't fall in love, but I love you. Never happy.
Demons don't fall in love, but I love you.
There you go.
There, there's my voice acting reel.
Yes.
For whoever's looking for a demon voice. In case you're looking for a pic about a demon falling in love.
I mean, are they just not happy with this demon?
Yeah, maybe they're...
They had their hopes up for, like, a famous demon.
Yeah, and the other thing is, maybe this seems like a good thing compared to if they didn't like you. Like, yeah. I mean, what, are they gonna hurt? Are they gonna hurt you? Mm-hmm. I mean, if they're in love with you, maybe they're not gonna, haunt you. Or whatever.
You seem like an awful person. Take what you can get.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I don't know, this Donovan guy,
Is there like you can't... What if, like, the demon decides to, like, possess someone?
Yeah.
And, like, it's, like, it just jumps from bye to bye to bye. Everyone important in her life is really the demon.
Yeah. And the demon's trying to just get in all those crevices in life.
Yes.
It sounds a little more like just a serious horror movie.
Yes.
That I wouldn't pitch because come on, I'm looking for original content.
Yes.
I'm looking for Girl Scout cookie related horror movies here.
Oh, so brilliant.
Yeah. Not some of this crap where a demon feels love.
Yeah,
I'm not about that.
This is like the Twilight movies. No, we want art. This is not art.
Although I would like to see like sometimes you see drawings of like artists' interpretations of demons in hell, and they're just these abominations, like these absolutely disgusting creatures that just don't look like anything that you'd see in the real world. And I'd love to see basically like Twilight, but where Edward is at all times, it's
worse?
a demon.
A 50 Shades of Grey with a demon.
I'm gonna humor that and try as hard as I possibly can to not think about that at the same time.
Think about it, it'd be like a short movie because it's just like the first time. It's like right after where the girl's eyes is like, oh no!
Yeah, that's it. Love is a tough thing when you're a demon who's in love with someone.
And then like it ends with him walking down the street playing that sad Hulk music from the TV show. Do 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 do. And he's just like, not my time to find love. He's just like, I just want love.
It's rough. It's
rough.
It's rough being a demon with feelings.
Yes.
Man.
He just goes on Dr. Phil. So what is your problem, demon? I just want to be loved. He's just like this needy personality. He's just like, I'm not trying to scare people, but what am I scaring for?
I mean, I feel for the guy, honestly. I feel sorry for him.
Yeah, I mean,
it's tough.
What are you supposed to do?
It's tough when you've got, like, 17 eyes, and some of them are growing out of your back like disgusting tumorous growths. It's tough.
What are you supposed to do?
I don't know.
I think that,
I mean, the problem was, falling in love with a human.
yeah, humans suck.
Yeah. Humans are the real demons.
Yes.
You know?
That is probably the most honest thing you'll ever hear from this show.
Yeah, and I said it so unhonestly.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't have much to say.
This could be a question we can't solve.
We can't. It's too complicated.
It feels like he is like a nice demon who just wants love, and she is the real demon who doesn't return his affection.
I mean, there's still the brainstorm of what you do to get the demon to not love you anymore. I guess what you could do is
Okay.
stop responding to texts from beyond. You can ghost the demon. That's kind of a funny statement, ghosting the demon.
Yes.
But what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, what if it's like Jerry Springer? Okay.
Okay. Oh god.
It's just like, Jerry's just like, so, demon, how you doing? Hi, Jerry. I'm a demon. And it's like, what did they say? What the girl's name was?
I didn't see it.
And it's just like, so what are you doing? My girlfriend's named Crystal, and I'm gonna ask her to marry me. I love her, Jerry. All right, so let's bring Crystal out here. And she comes out, and she's just like, cigarette. Well, she bursts her. What do you want, demon? I love you. Will you marry me? And then just like, well, I'm already getting married to your brother. And it's like, let's just bring the brother out. Donovan! You know, she wants to be with a real man.
A real D-man.
Yes! She wants to be with a real D-man. I love you, Donovan. I love you, Crystal. And no! You're my girlfriend. And they start fighting. You hear the bell. Ding, 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 ding.
Wow.
Jerry's final thought.
This is heartbreaking.
Now, it's very hard for everyone to find love, especially a demon. The best thing you can do is to be honest with each other. Whatever you do when you're dating a demon, don't just go behind its back, because it can take your soul back to hell, like what our special friend, demon friend's gonna do. You're coming back with me no matter what!
Oh. This is,
This really went to a weird place.
I'm a little...
Kind of like Crystal went.
Yeah, I mean, that's more than a weird place.
Yes.
Okay, man, we should get on to that next question.
Yes.
There's no good answer for this one.
I don't know what else to say. I was not expecting that to happen. But
Yeah.
I guess the answer is it's gonna get worse.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. Of course.
Let's see. Okay. If a bar and grill owner wanted to open up another bar at a former funeral home site, how would you feel about that idea? Having lunch or dinner at a new bar and grill, moving to a former funeral home building site?
Huh. Right off the bat, I'm just trying to think of ideas of what this place would be called. Bar
It's gotta be
and landfill. Bar and I'm just trying to I'm trying to think of a death pun with food. Death food pun.
Graveyard grill? I don't know.
That's a good name, but not punny enough for me. I'd love to see someone finding out as they're eating there. They're like, oh, and yeah, this is where they'd hold the wakes. Just like meatball falling off their fork, staring dead-eyed, just like, what?
Or they are just like so believing in this restaurant that they put it in there while the funeral home is finishing up. Like there it's like there's a funeral going on and there's like a birthday party for some like old man, and he's just eating his dinner and just staring at this funeral going on, and everyone's like having a good time, and then like he's just watching as like the family is trying to have the funeral, and they just turn to him just tears in their eyes, like you're celebrating what happened the worst time of our life, and then constantly, like his kids would be like, "Hey, Dad, that could be new you next year. You better be happy with this year." And he's just like, "I don't know what to do."
I just imagine that they're trying to be really conservative with resources, and so that whenever they like cater, they have to take the hearse with all the food,
Yes.
all the food's in the back of a hearse, and they're showing up at like a wedding or something, and this is the catering. Yeah, we're just taking it out of the trunk here.
Also, it's like they're watching, like you can watch them cook your food, okay?
Yeah,
And like it's the same one that they used to cremate people.
I was gonna say they get it out of the fridge that they used to store the dead bodies in. Just like, oh, let me grab the cauliflower here.
They get like the steak and they put it in there.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, someone's just like, is that the one? Is that the fire? Is that the grill you use to cremate people? And the guy's like, I washed it off with a rag.
Yep.
It's clean now.
We cleaned it. Don't worry.
And then you get back and there's a little bit of dust on there and just like, oh god.
No, look, just dusty. Just dusty. No, it's just dusty. That makes it better.
And then like the guy, he's eating it. He's just looking at his dusty steak, and there's a guy having a drink right next to him. He looks at the dirt and goes, "Dad."
Had that certain the dad quality to the
Yes.
to the ashes. That's for sure.
Just like that's what they do.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm just imagining using the same decor, like the just drab decor of a funeral home. They didn't bother to change it at all. From like the one funeral home I've been to, they also often have those like high tables that you just kind of stand at. Yeah.
I just thought, what if it's just like, what if like they decide like just like to give it a little bit of personality. Well, it's no longer a funeral home, but we'll decorate like it is. So it's like,
oh yeah,
it is like your birthday party, okay? And they all sing happy birthday, and then like there's like an animatronic robot that pops out of the coffin, just enjoy it while you can.
There's definitely a niche there to purposefully make it extremely like dark of a place to eat, and that's where the pun would come in that I still haven't been able to think of, but I've been putting tons of brain power into, but I'm not good enough to come up with. But that's where you can make it specifically a place where weird people who want to eat inside of a place that there is. Come to think of it, there is a restaurant downtown that I think I think it was a church chapel, but now they used to hold funerals in it. So it wasn't like a funeral home, but they did used to have funerals, and it still looks like there's still like it still looks like a church. Oh. So there are probably some people who are like, yeah, there was a funeral here once that I went to my Pop's funeral, and now I'm eating meatballs. I just imagine everywhere serves just meatballs.
So this brings up an awkward, a story of like the most awkward funeral I've ever been to.
Oh.
So a relative died, okay? And it was a relative that I've never had a conversation with.
Oh.
So I'm just there.
Yeah.
And, I didn't want to be there. So I didn't know the person. So I decide to sit in a chair on my phone. And my phone, like it does, because it sucks, the battery's going to die. So I decided to sit in a chair, and there's only 2 chairs. Oh. So I'm going to plant my spot in that chair, and I am not leaving this chair. Yeah. I don't care if the mourners come in to greet the family. I am sitting in that chair, and no one's taking it because that's the one with the charger by it.
Yeah.
So I sit in that chair, charging my phone.
Oh.
And I guess to some people it might look like I was taking it the hardest. Like, please don't come up to me. I'm so grieving so much. So then, they're saying, we're sorry to family members. And this lady comes up to me. And I guess she thought I was the grandson.
Oh.
And I've never met this lady. She takes my hands.
What?
And goes, I know you're not standing up there, but you have my sympathy.
Oh.
I said, okay. And she goes, you're gonna miss your grandpa, aren't you? I'm just like, yes? I'm just like, what do I do in this moment?
Yeah,
it's like she wants me to break down in tears.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yes, I know, sure. And yeah, that was the most awkward moment at a funeral I've ever had.
I would have a hard time not making it more awkward and just saying, I'm not related.
If
like
I
that.
could relive it, I would try. I would just broken down. But yes.
Yeah, the only like weird funeral thing for me is I was like just around just at one funeral I was just kind of generally around my brother-in-law who's only like something like 10 years older than me, and people kept thinking that he was my father the whole time. And it was just like, do you think he looks really old or I look really young? Because there's like, it's just like, and the other thing is like, does no one know me here? like,
am I the forgotten son?
Like, it was literally like, it was at like my grandma's funeral. I was just like, you don't, like, I mean, I was in the, you think this guy is my dad? I don't know.
Oh, this reminds me of something. And we were going off topic, but whatever. So, in 8th grade, apparently, there were some students who thought I looked like one of our 8th grade teachers.
Oh.
Who thought I looked like our history, 8th grade history teacher.
Yeah, okay. I don't say the name, but yeah, I know who it is.
So, we have a substitute in one of the classes. And the sub is like taking our names, and he says, does your dad work next door? I'm just like, no, that's not my father.
Oh.
And he was talking about the teacher, and
Yeah.
I was just like, he would have been 12 when he had me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think he said he was born in 1980, 13 when he had me.
Oh, wow, he was a pretty young teacher. I didn't realize.
So, I was just like, no.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I have a. There's two things that have happened just in my public life, going through like jobs, school, everything, and that's both people thinking I am just way younger than I am. Like people asking me like to this day, like what grade are you going into? And I'm just like 17th, 18th grade or something like that.
What would we be if it kept going?
I could be classified as being in my mid-20s. Like, I could technically be called that now.
You're 1 year from being at the halfway point.
Yeah.
What would we be?
This year.
Would we be 18th grade?
Yeah, I'd have to think about that, because so in 2011 we would have been starting 12th grade.
Yes.
So 2012 we would be starting 13.
Yeah.
This is confusing because it's one off.
Yes.
So 2013 would be 14th grade, 14 would be 15th grade, 16 would be 17th grade, 17 would be 18th grade, 19, it's like 19th grade would be starting later this year. So we would be in 18th grade.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, man, we made it.
Yeah. We're in 18th grade.
So proud, guys.
And the other thing is, I cannot stress enough that I guarantee that through all of the jobs I've had that have been in public where people like sometimes like customers or like patrons to wherever I'm working refer to me, I have been definitely, without a doubt, called and referred to as ma'am way more than I've ever been thought to be a man. Like, it is drastic. Like, and the most awkward thing is sometimes when there was one time at a job I had where someone said, "Excuse me, ma'am, can you help me?" And then I looked at them and I said, "Yeah, what do you need help with?" Like, just with my voice clearly not, and they just, no correction. Like, often sometimes people go, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir." And but this time it was like no correction. It was like they still thought so. And I was just like, "What would you need help? What do you need help
They
with?"
looked at you just like, oh, she must be a smoker.
Yeah. I was just,
Do you need a smoking break real quick?
just no change of demeanor as soon as I started speaking. But that's fine. I accept it.
You know what you are, and that's what's
There's also
matters.
that to date this podcast a little. There's that app that's really popular now where it finds a portrait that looks like you. I don't know if you've
Really?
seen that. Basically, you take a picture of yourself and it finds like an old painting that
Now I'm
looks kind of
curious.
like you. It's like a Google app or something like that. It's kind of been popular on the internet lately. But every time I take a picture of myself, it finds like some old portrait of some like Renaissance like woman that I look like. But no, I know who I am.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters. Mm-hmm. It's like a Dr. Seuss book. I know what I am. I know. Or you're Popeye. I am what I am.
I'm someone with a baby face with long hair. Is
Yeah.
is what I am. Yep.
I don't even know what our topic was anymore.
I don't know. We
Oh, it was the funeral.
yeah, I would say okay, if it was how personally, I'd go there.
I would too.
Especially if there's any pun.
Although, if something smells bad, unfortunately, you're just like, oh, someone did not clean out the basement.
Yeah, they'll have to go through that sometime.
Yes.
But luckily, they can cook things with a lot of garlic, and that'll also dispel if anyone in the basement becomes
The
a
worst
vampire.
thing you could hear,
Yeah.
the thing that would lose your appetite is, oh man, we have a rat problem. And they're just like, why? What are the rats eating? You don't want to know. the last owners were not very good at cleaning up.
Yeah, they also don't want a vampire problem.
Yes.
So my next question. I want to be a good, polite vampire. From where should I start? Please guide me the way.
Well,
How do you
I feel
be a
like they're on the
polite
right start
Yeah.
when I saying please.
Yeah, that's a good start. I guess
Yeah.
part of it. Does it imply that they're already a vampire?
Yes.
Or
I think
or they just want to be. They want to become polite
I
and
think
a vampire.
they just became a vampire,
Yes.
and they don't want to be like
Okay,
Dracula.
so they're on a good start.
Yes,
Yeah. They do want to be a classic vampire though, but they want to be polite.
yes.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
I
they're
mean,
going
look.
for here.
But I mean, you have a suit, you have a cape. That is classy. You just need a cane, a monocle, and a top hat.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think yeah, that's pretty much all on the right track. I think what you need to do is maybe you could put out some nice Craigslist ads. Anyone want to get bitten on the neck?
And then it's just like well, when the urge comes that you need to suck blood,
Yeah.
it's like, you're nice. You're just like, hello, I have a little bit of a request. No, I suck your
You
blood.
have to develop a British accent.
Yes,
That's for sure.
They're just like, hello.
Depending on where you're
Now I
from.
suck your blood, and then they're just like, of
Of
course. I
course.
feel safe knowing it's you.
Yeah. Since you asked.
For every point I suck, I will donate 10% to a blood drive.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's just like, they do their business, and they're just like, thank you, and
Thank you.
thank you, and then it's just, and then they walk away just with their cape, so proud.
Yep.
And then the person's just like, you're welcome.
But then there's the question of there's politeness when eating. So I think
You can pierce with the fangs, but you
right,
need a
right,
straw.
right. You kind of gotta get it into like a bag or something, and then you gotta like get it onto a nice dinner plate, like just a polite, nice, proper dinner plate. You gotta get a fork and knife, and just kind of maybe let it congeal a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somehow you've got to politely use a fork and knife.
And also make sure you have like Clorox wipes to wipe the neck, just to make sure what clean.
Yeah.
Clean.
You don't want to cause an infection.
Exactly.
Except for the vampiric infection, of
Yes.
course. But maybe make some blood tea.
Yes.
Kind of let that seep a little. Some like
and share it with the person so they can get better.
Just kind of politely.
Oh, remember pinkies first.
Absolutely. And yeah, that's all very polite. Just not too aggressive.
Yeah.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
That's good advice.
I think they're so close. They just
They really did. They were on the right track.
Yeah.
They said, please help me with this problem. From where should I start? Please guide me the way. So, Yeah, you're on the right track. You just got to take a couple more steps.
You're almost there. We're proud of you.
I'm very proud.
Yes.
So, do we have another question, or is there? Do we want to move on to?
Okay, I'll do one more question that I've been wanting to do.
Okay.
Then we'll wrap this episode up with our beloved Dear Abby.
All right.
So, some of these are really good. Let's see. Okay. All right, here we go. If someone was labeled as quote-unquote gifted and talented in 4th grade, is that designation good for life? Apparently Tyler was labeled as gifted and talented. As gifted and talented in 4th grade. Apparently Tyler was labeled as gifted and talented in 4th grade.
I wasn't.
And he keeps bragging about it.
So,
I'll try again, guys.
I'm gifted and talented. So.
Okay, I'll try again. Okay, I got tears, people. This is my favorite question ever.
There's more?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Okay, here we go. Start from the top. If someone was labeled as quote-unquote gifted and talented in 4th grade, is that designation good for life? Apparently Tyler was labeled as gifted and talented in 4th grade. And he's bragging about it, even though he's not. Oh,
This question
I know
is really derailed.
I know we don't swear on the show, but it makes the question so better. Okay, if someone was labeled as quote unquote gifted and talented in 4th grade, is that designation good for life? I knew I wanted to get to this one. Apparently Tyler was labeled as gifted and talented in 4th grade. He keeps bragging about it, even though he's now a grown-ass man. Who is hardly about to anything. He's a manager at Walmart.
Ew.
Oh. 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 So gifted and talented, is that for life? He got it in 4th grade.
I imagine him checking someone out at Walmart, and it's actually I was actually gifted and talented in 4th grade, and
Whenever there's like a customer complaint,
yeah,
like someone's just like, "Come on, man, can't you do this right?" And grabs him by the shirt. Connor's just like, "You don't understand, you fool. I'm gifted and talented. I was labeled that way."
oh man, I'm already drained, so I don't even have.
The awkward moment is if like his friend takes him to the school, and he watches through the window as the teacher calls someone else gifted and talented, and he storms into the classroom as a grown man,
And no one respects my gifted and
and
talentedness.
he's
I
just
gotta
like,
go back.
"Mrs. Walters, what is going on?" And she's like, "Who are you?" "It's Tyler! It's Tyler! You said I was gifted and talented! Don't you remember? Do I mean nothing to you?" He like kicks her desk over. "Don't you remember?" And he shows her the tattoo he got him on his arm.
Says-
Gifted and talented.
No, it's one of those ones across the like top of
Yes.
like the like clavicle, like the collarbones. It's like gifted and talented.
He's just like on his knee, like, "Don't you remember me? Don't you remember? It's Tyler!"
Oh, that makes it so much better of a question, especially because I'm living since that day that I got 100% of my grammar exam. Every day of my life, I've been living back to that.
Yes.
So,
I think it does last for life.
I think you can make it last for life.
I will go with Tyler on this one. It works.
Yeah, you can definitely brag about it for the rest. No one can stop you from doing that.
Yes.
No one can stop you from that.
I mean, he's a manager at Walmart. He's only on his way. Soon he'll be the king of Walmart.
The king.
Yes, and then he'll have a throne and everything, kind of like what in jail.
Yeah,
the one they have
throne
in
made
jail.
of Cheetos. A throne
And
made of
then
Cheetos.
it's just the people come to him and it's just please, I would like to save some more. More? Don't you understand?
Yeah.
I'm gifted and talented. Don't you look at me in the eye.
Yes, you're gifted, but you're not talented.
Yes. Out. And he constantly has the paper with the gold star on it that says that.
Oh.
It's just his whole life, his mother is in all these groups, and it's just well, Sally is leading this cool play. Well, Billy scored the most touchdowns. Well, Tyler is quote unquote gifted and talented, so he's better than all your children combined.
What's better, being gifted and talented, or talented and gifted?
To have one of those accomplishments is something,
Yeah,
but to have both of them,
a double accomplishment, both gifted and talented. What would being only one of those even be?
it means nothing now. He's accomplished so much.
In a way, though, if you're gifted and talented, it implies that you didn't get there yourself. You just kind of gifted it. You just kind of... You didn't have to work for it.
He has gifts he passed on to others.
He is a gift.
Yes.
He's a gift.
And I think we should renew it by telling Tyler he is gifted and talented.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So now you have two things to take with you
Yes.
for the rest of your life. That you were called gifted and talented in 4th grade, and on episode 6 of Unwanted Answers.
Yes. Be proud of it.
Which one's better? I think I know the answer.
I think we all know.
Unwanted Answers.
Yes.
What do you think... he was gifted and talented for, even. They just said
He never
in 4th
said.
grade?
He just knows that ever since 4th
I'm
grade.
imagining that moment where he's just soaking in for the first time that he was called gifted and talented. He's looking at some paper where it says it next to a gold star, and he's just... and that's stuck. It's one of those moments that just sticks.
So to answer the question, which we'll try to read one last time, straight face... If someone was labeled as quote-unquote gifted and talented in 4th grade, is that designation good for life? Apparently Tyler was labeled as gifted and talented in 4th grade, and he keeps bragging about it, even though he's now a grown-ass man and hardly amounted to anything. He's a manager at Walmart.
I don't think that the things that I've been gifted and talented at as a grown-ass man have stayed for later into me being grown. Something I might have been gifted and talented at 2 years ago, I probably suck at now. So, yeah.
Look, Tyler's already taken over one Walmart. Who's to say he won't take over the rest?
Soon he's going to be CEO.
Yes, and we know how big Walmart is.
Yeah, we'll show you. I'll show all of you how gifted and talented
He'll
I am.
replace the yellow happy face with an image of him and tattoos. Gifted, talented.
You want to talk to? Here's gifted and here's talented.
Yes, he's
Which one do you want to talk to first?
In his spare time, he interrogates criminals.
let me tell
That's how
you.
he deals with shoplifters.
Let me tell you a story. Shoplifter grabs him by the shirt. I'm telling you, in 4th grade, I was called gifted and talented. Well, here's another little story. Criminal. Here's gifted and here's talented.
Here they are. You want to say both now because you won't be able to when you lose your teeth.
Yeah, they get away while he has both his arms up.
And so I'm sir, he's getting away. Never mind, just let me spend some more time. Oh, you babies never let me down. Good for Tyler.
Yeah,
I'm proud of him.
Good for him.
So
he's doing good. He's doing
yes. So as we wrap up,
good. He's clearly doing fine. He was called
yes,
gifted and talented.
Yes,
Okay, so.
he's gifted and talented, and it is something that will stick with him forever. Mm-hmm. So as we go on Unwanted Answers, we always like to end with, there's some people who really need help.
Yep.
and sometimes they get ignored. And here we go. Let's see, which one's the best one? Okay, I say we... Okay. This one... okay, we'll do this one for a difference.
Alright.
Okay, Dear Abby, I believe my wife is egocentric. She has 5 framed pictures of herself around the house. Even the wallpaper on her tablet is of herself. If we have a disagreement about anything, she won't talk to me for days unless I break the ice. It's ruining our 2.5-year marriage. Any suggestions? Signed, Mystified in the South.
Wow. You must have some sick pictures of yourself.
She is such a fan of herself that she's just like, I need to see myself everywhere I go.
Man. I guess she must be gifted and talented at
Yes.
taking pictures. Like, they must be great pictures.
Maybe she just is just like, I don't believe in mirrors anymore. I want to see mirrors to the past.
Sometimes you just gotta recognize yourself as a work of art.
Yes.
It's a good New Year's resolution. I think I'm gonna start framing pictures. of
Yes. I would
Yep.
love that.
me. Yeah.
Just, some people have pictures of their kids or their loved ones in
Yeah.
their wallets. So, like a cop looks at my wallet, or a mugger, whatever one.
Yeah.
First.
Whichever one comes first.
They'll look and they'll see pictures of me. And if you flip through all, it moves.
It's like when someone takes like 20 selfies back to back and they're
Yes.
slightly different.
Yes.
You just have like a
Yes.
flip book of just all a bunch of it all was in one 5-minute time frame. That You're
Yes.
just taking all the pictures.
And then the mugger will be like, "What is this? Where's the cash?" I'm just like, "You want me to give you a copy of those pictures?
You have more stuffed inside.
Here you go. Who do I
Yeah.
bill this to?"
You can get like custom credit cards with your own picture on it. It's on the credit card too.
Now I know.
Yeah. Oh gosh, and then I mean, how much? What would mugger could a mugger get any money on the black market? They might be really good pictures.
They might be.
Maybe someday, all currency will be pictures
Yes.
of that human. And I guess in a way, currency is
Yes.
pictures of a human. So
Give me those Ben Franklins.
yeah, this time it'll be
Michael
Julius.
Scott's favorite president.
oh yeah, that's
Yes.
true. That's true.
So
Man. So the frame pictures got it as your background. I don't know what it's clearly wonder what's I don't have much information about what it is about it that's bothering the guy so much, except for maybe it's just
maybe
it seems a little
he's
much.
just like
Yeah.
he finds out that the pictures had him in it and she just cropped him out.
Oh yeah,
She's just
yeah. It's just
I thought these were our memories, honey.
it's just it's like the kind of picture you're taking next to someone in front of a scenery where it's a little far back,
Yeah.
someone else took the picture, but it's really zoomed in on their face, it's hot, it's a bad resolution, so they're kind of blurry, but they're blown up on the wall.
It's just her giant face.
Yeah.
It just is
It's
you
really
see her
pixelated.
forehead, her chin,
Yeah,
and
they're really pixelated, doing whatever it takes to not have any
Yes.
of her husband in the picture.
honey, I thought we shared these
Yeah.
memories. Could this be your way of telling him that it's a divorce after the 2.5-year marriage?
Yeah, that's all she sees in the frame. That's all she sees in the future.
And she's just like, he's just like, I'm so shocked. He's just like, I was giving you hints.
Yeah.
You should have known.
Yeah, you freaking
It's
idiot.
your problem.
So much for being gifted and talented,
Yes!
Tyler.
No.
Can't pick up the hints. Yeah. I feel like this isn't the first time our advice was kill the marriage.
Yes. We do not condone marriage.
Or just find some reason to end it.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone should get married, it's Crystal and the Demon.
Absolutely. I mean, they should go through a good TV session to get some good TV.
Yes.
But then after that, they can live happily ever after. That's something to last forever.
Could we ever get a Disney movie with the demon?
Like a misunderstood demon.
Yeah,
And,
I guess that's a little bit.
Beauty.
That's
and the
like
Beast.
if you had Hunchback of Notre Dame, but the Hunchback was one of the gargoyles.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely another pitch to be had there. A lot of pitches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, man,
We really went very far in this episode.
Yeah, I mean,
We had the horror movie with cookies.
We had some clutch answer. There's that one episode where we just got good answer after it was like a perfect episode.
Yes.
This time it was back and forth. We had some aces.
This isn't about...
We had some... We don't even know.
This
we
was
don't even know
about
the answer.
the journey to the answer.
Yeah, it was a journey for sure. A journey that's still going for the rest of our lives. A journey that will last our lives, just like the label of gifted and talented might last for the rest of Sir Tyler's life.
Yes. King Tyler, as he's called by his mother at home.
At Walmart.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's how we end Unwanted Answers, isn't it?
Yes. We always end it with a moral.
That's true.
I think the moral has to be gifted and talented.
The moral really is that you take what you can get. You grab it, gifted and talented, and you just take it with you for the rest of your life. And that's the goal for all of us, is to be gifted and also talented.
Yes. You know what's going to happen to Tyler? Maybe like 50 years in the future. Yep. Like, he'll be visiting his mom on her deathbed. And he'll be like, Mom, just say it. Tyler, you're gifted and...
Gifted in what?
Gifted. And then he looks at no one's looking. He grabs her mouth and goes, talented.
She said, I'll always remember
and he goes,
that.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. I'll always remember. Always.
Fade to black.
Yep. That's the end.
Yes.
Yep. That's the moral.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Unwanted Answers.
You didn't ask for them, but there they are.